Hi there. Welcome. We're back in the guest room today because I really like this backdrop. Today is a knitting vlog. Yay! I'm here on Sunday, March. Who knows? I think it's like today's the 20th, and I know that because today is the day that New York State sales tax is due. But not to worry, I got mine done a whole week ahead of time. It was a bit of a thing, sadly, but we got through it. So yeah, it's Sunday. And it's been 13 days since my last episode, so here I am to update you on my current knitting projects. And I'm so sweaty today, so that's why I am wearing short sleeves. I'm also thinking about opening the window. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh. I am wearing a knit, maybe that's why I'm so warm. This is the Keeley. This is by Cecilia Campo Chiaro from her Marled Magic book. It's not Marled Magic. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen for you. I knit this with a variety of different sock yarns, held double. And yeah, it's really cute little poncho. So today's episode, I have 2 finished objects, 1 work in progress, some yarn to show off that I bought, what I'm currently reading, and did I say my work in progress? 1 work in progress. I'll go ahead and start with the finished objects. So the first thing I finished is my Helen Stewart. I am operating with no show notes, so a lot of what is going to happen here is you're going to see the titles of things on the screen. It's going to be magical. But this is a pattern by Helen Stewart. Oh, they're called the Snippet Socks, and these are from 52 Weeks of Socks that was put out by Lane magazine. I know it's hard to see the pattern, so I'm going to take one off. I used Farmer's Daughter's Fibers sock yarn in Moon Sisters, which has a lovely bronze stellina. Here's the pattern on the front of the foot. What a joy these were to knit. Oh my goodness. And they have a twisted rib, 1x1 twisted rib. They have a heel flap and gusset, my favorite. And I even did a Kitchener toe. Look at how beautiful that is. I can follow directions real well. Yeah, pretty proud of these. I have not worn them because I didn't want to get them all yucky. Because, you know, I have cats and stuff, so I don't want them to be full of cat hair. But they fit wonderfully. They look so cute. Especially with a little cropped jean folded up. So you can see that cute little pattern. I would absolutely knit another one of Helen Stewart's sock patterns. And because it was written really well and I really like her writing style, pattern writing style. This yarn feels pretty soft, kind of a rustic soft though. It's interesting. It has a little bit of toothiness to it. I don't know if that's because of the, oh, you can see that I mucked it up there. I don't know what happened there. I didn't block them. Maybe if I once I soak them, that'll bloom out. Who knows? But anyway, snippet socks are done. Yay. Then I cast on that beeswax hat. I don't know if you remember me talking about that last episode, by this designer. This was very fun to knit also. And I knit it in that, oh my gosh, look at the color. It's so perfect on the screen. Taking photos, like still photos of this, does not do it justice. Like, the camera hates this color. But look at the video. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. It's good. It's real good. Look at that. So, I used Madeline Tosh Merino DK single ply. If I was going to knit this hat again, I would not use a single ply. I think I would use a nice round bouncy yarn, something that would show off the cabling a little bit better. Yeah, you could see it, but I feel like it could look a little bit better. The designer used a really nice yarn like that, and the patterning is just so crisp. And this is not that crisp. Still looks cute, still is good, but yeah. Oh my gosh. How cute. Yay, I'm a thumbs up girl today. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's good. And now it's too warm to wear a hat. Go figure. Oh well. But that was a joy to knit as well. I am really enjoying my knitting. In fact, my camera, well, phone, is perched on top of a plastic bin full of yarn, and I am eyeing some of the stuff in there, thinking, oh, I could maybe knit something with that, and something with that, and something with that. The wheels are just turning constantly in my head. However, when it came time to sit down and really decide what I want to knit next, which I was thinking I wanted to do a shawl, just because shawls are, yeah, they're quicker than a sweater. And they don't take up as much yarn, and that's kind of what I have, is small quantities of yarn. I don't have big sweater quantities of yarn if I'm going to knit a sweater. I'm going to knit another sweater, have a few picked out, but I have to wait until one I can buy the yarn because I don't have it. When one doesn't know what to knit, one knits socks. That's usually what happens. So I'm keeping this in a new bag from Blueberry Fields. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Look at how cute. This is Blueberry Fields. She's a shop online on Etsy, I think. So first I'll show you the yarn. I went a little crazy and bought some sock sets from the Sonder Yarn Company's latest sock set update because I couldn't choose the color that I wanted, so I got 3 different ones. So there's that pink again. I told you I have this thing for this pink currently. So there's the one. This is colorway 007, and it's a 80% merino, 20% nylon sock yarn. It's got a nice twist to it. I also ordered the one I'm knitting with now, is the same base. That's that trio. Beautiful colors. That colorway is 008. And then I wanted to try one of the yak trios. So this is the yak. So it's 70, 20, 10. Merino yak nylon. Oh my gosh. I'm really so excited about all of these. This feels so nice. Yeah, they're just so fun. I love that saturated tone, color tone is just my favorite. So I just downloaded the free pattern that they have available on Ravelry. So it's called the Sonder Sock pattern. Sonder socks? I don't know. And I'm doing the 3x1 ribbed sock. So here's the start. I just started them last night, so I don't have much to show quite yet. Obviously, body of the sock. Cuffs are in this oatmeal color. Gonna do the toes and heels in the pink. And they're gonna be fantastic. I've never knit a ribbed sock, so this is a first for me. Yeah, I don't mind it so far, I think. I don't know. Just gets a little wonky when you're switching the yarns. So like right there where I switched, I did the weave and Steven to weave in my ends as I went along, but it's still a little wonky right there, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be okay. Not sure how to avoid that when switching yarns. That's why I don't really do a lot of socks with coordinating heels and toes and cuffs and things. But yeah, if you have any tips on how to get that nice and tight, well, let me know. I don't have anything to say about these because they're so fresh on the needle. But I have a feeling I'm going to be casting on something else to go along with. I know that's not like me, right? Because I'm only usually knitting one thing at a time these days, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might get really into this and not decide to cast anything else on. That's very possible. Yeah. And I'm keeping the pattern in my Cocoa Knits binder thing that I showed you last time. And here's a picture of the socks. There's a couple of the other colorways that they did. I have that one. That one is why I bought that one. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't need a pattern for socks, but it's kind of nice to try something new and see if they have any tips and tricks that I didn't know about previously. You know, as far as like toe shaping and heel knitting. Everybody does it different, so I figured I would give it a go. Okay, see ya. Just kidding. I just have one more thing to talk about and then I'm gonna go. It's a short episode. I am reading this amazing book. Matt Haig, The Midnight Library. This was a recommendation from my friend Milen. Milen told me that she really loved the story and that it kind of got her thinking about stuff, and boy does it ever. Wow. First of all, I love that the chapters are super short, so I usually would devour a book like that where I would just fly through it and read it in 3 days or whatever. This book has me thinking so much, I almost wish I had started to journal along with it. I mean, I still can. I'm not even halfway through it. But what I've been doing is reading a chapter and then just letting it sink in. But it's really making me think a lot about my life choices. And that's basically what the book is about. It's about a midnight library that is full of books, all stories of one's life, depending on what decisions they make throughout their life, depending on what directions they go. So it's about one particular character who is kind of going through the library currently. Her name is Nora. She was actually feeling really down about her life and ended up at the library, and now she's kind of thinking about what life she would have rather had if it isn't the life that she is currently living. So wow. Oh, This would be so good as a movie. Oh my God. Oh, that would be great. I hope they do that. I hope they do that. But it's an international best-selling author of another book called How to Stop Time, which I was also recommended, so I may read that after I get done with this. But yeah, have you read this? What'd you think of it? Yeah, I would be anxious to have a conversation about that with you. So if you have any questions or any comments about today's episode, please leave me a comment. I love the back and forth. I love to be able to converse with people and have this an open communication place. You know, you can talk to me, I can talk to you. That's what this podcast, that's what I want this vlog to be. I want it open communication between me and other people. People that I don't normally get to see or knit with or meet in person. Like, I just want to open up lines of communication. That is what I am craving right now. I am still not doing any traveling. I'm not going anywhere, doing any vacations, things like that, because I'm still afraid. And yeah, so I want to talk to people about things I love, which in this case is knitting or fountain pens or books I'm reading, or whatever the case may be. And that's why I sit down here and I record my videos. So I totally regret talking the other episode about my videos going viral. I understand that was silly. I understand that, things just fly out of my mouth sometimes, and then I'm like, that isn't really what I meant. I mean, did I really think this little podcast is going to go viral? No, I never thought that. However, it's tough to watch other podcasting people on YouTube put up one video and then have like 20,000 followers like the next day. I just don't know how that happens. I don't understand. Do I necessarily want 20,000 followers? No. Be nice to have 100. Or, it would be nice to have 20 comments on a video, or 100 views. I mean, I don't care, but the reason I do this is to share what I'm doing, share what I'm working on, share my love of knitting, and if you share those things, then let's chat. That's all I have to say. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. It's probably going to go by really fast. It's very rainy here in upstate New York. It's sad, but that's the truth of the season. It's like this. Last week was in the 70s. This week is in the 40s. Welcome to New York spring. And then all of a sudden it'll be like 90. And we'll be like, where the hell did spring go? It's always like that every single year. That's the way it is. I'm feeling very pale. Really need to get out in the sun. However, I'm scared because since I've gotten older, I have developed this weird allergy to the sun. And as soon as I get out there in it, it makes me itch. Like breakout in hives kind of itch. So I don't know. That's very sad for me because I really like to be outside, and yeah. It's kind of deterring me, and it's always the like early spring sun, like anything between May or between like March and May. After June, I'm okay, but just those couple of months before it gets real warm, the sun is just brutal to me. I don't understand why. And I've talked to people about it, and I thought maybe it was a medication that I take because I have a heart condition called AFib, and sometimes that can be affected. That can affect a person's sun sensitivity, but they claim that it isn't that, so I don't know. Anyway, I will see you in about 2 weeks, hopefully with another work in progress to talk about. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.